Hey there, it's Seb from Screech House here. In this video we're quickly going to look at how to make a screech melody with Sylent1 in FL Studio. Now I sometimes get this question, how do you make like a screech melody or a screech rhythm? How do you go about that? So in this video we're quickly going to look at it. But there's a caveat. As you may know, I'm currently residing in Asia. That means that I'm on an old laptop. The laptop is very poor quality, and I made a quick snippet just to show you guys how you can go about it. But I have no idea how it sounds. It may be very bad, hopefully not. Hopefully you can still get some information out of it. But I just have to work with it like this, and hopefully you can still get some value out of it. So let's quickly jump in. Well, I've set up a very short little snippet just to show you how I go about it. There's a Sylent1 screech. You can listen here. Now, if you like screeches, I have good news for you, because in the description below you can download a free Hardstyle sample pack. Just click the link and enjoy. For now, let's continue with the snippet. There's also a RAWSTYLE kick, and that's just a little snare. Now when you put these things together, we get something like this. Well, there's that. By the way, if you want to know how to make a screech like this, I could do a new video and show you exactly how to make a screech like this. So leave down a comment down below if you're interested. Alright. What you just heard was a very short little snippet. Again, hopefully it sounds good. If it doesn't, just ignore it. I did my best to, with some old laptop speakers, to make it sound okay. So let's just go with that. If you want to make your track sound good, join the Hardstyle Mixing and Mastering Course today by clicking the link in the description down below. What you just listened to was a melody / rhythm, depending on how you want to define this, that mainly plays on a G note. As you can see, it says the G here. This is also a G note, and this is also a G note. Why the G, you may ask? Well, the Hardstyle kick / RAWSTYLE kick is built on a G note. So that means that, like, if we play our screech on a G note, it automatically fits. It's musically correct. It sounds pleasing. So it keeps it tight and exactly right with the flow of the kick. So that's why it's playing on a G. That doesn't mean you can play a different note. You can play a different note. But for screeches in general, if you play the note of the kick, it will automatically sound very good. So that's why I've chosen it here. And as you also can tell, it's like there are some short notes and some longer notes that create some variation in your rhythm or in your melody. Now, this isn't really a melody, this is more a rhythm. So screeches usually have a rhythm. They don't really play a melody. But it doesn't mean you can't play a melody. It's still a detuned sound. So with a detuned sound you can make a melody. So this is just one method, but you can play some different notes other than G. So let's quickly listen to such a snippet. So we have another quick snippet here with a faster pace. Let's play it. Now in this case, the G note is still the root note of the screech melody, but the other notes are different. They're not G. They happen to be a D note and a D sharp note. This way you can play any note you want as long as you stay true to a musical scale. And it will sound musically pleasing. But if you want to make it sound serious and cool, then you want to choose notes that are suited for it. So if you play the wrong notes, then you might suddenly be playing a different musical scale, and that musical scale might be a happy major scale, and usually that ruins a bit the seriousness of your track. So you typically don't want to do that. Anyways, in this case, you want your screech melody following a quick pace and not too many variations, else it's very hard to follow. And it also takes away a little bit of the straight flow, because the kick keeps the same note. So you also want your melody basically respecting that. Now this is just an example. You can do whatever you want. So there's no rules what you can do, what you should do or shouldn't do. But this is just a cool example that you might find useful. I was about to wrap up the video, but then it occurred to me that could be a misunderstanding about what a melody is when we talk about screeches. What you sometimes hear in songs is a filter movement that almost sounds like it plays a melody or it plays different notes. But it doesn't mean it does, and I'll quickly show you what I mean by that. Let's go to the playlist here. I've made a very short automation clip here, and what the automation clip does is it moves the filter cutoff knob of the screech to create a frequency sweep. The frequency sweep gives that illusion that the notes change. So let's listen to that. Now, as you can hear, the sound of the screech seems to go up a little, then it goes down a little, then it goes up a little and down a little. By making tweaks, making changes in the filter cutoff envelope, you can change how the screech is being perceived. So that's often a misconception, that you think like, oh, the screech is playing a melody, while in fact it isn't. It's just an automation clip that causes the screech to change in frequency. As you can see here also, the notes still are all sitting on a G note, and it's only the filter cutoff. Let me show you that. The filter cutoff, like this button here, this knob, that moves. I'll play it again for you to see it. So that's basically something I want to add to this video. If you didn't know about this, now you know about it. With that being said, it's your turn now. Let's see what you can make, what you can do with your screeches. Let's see how crazy you can make it sound. And if you have any sample of it, just leave a comment down below. Share your results. Let all of us hear it, because we all want to learn. We all want to improve our music also. So that's really helpful and really cool to listen to. For now, make sure to hit that subscribe button. That is, if you want to stay in touch, if you don't want to miss any future videos. And for now, I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye bye.